Hello, and good afternoon, I guess. For me, it's the afternoon. We are back, we are live, a little bit later than usual because I was on baby duty this morning, but I said, you know what, since my mom got back and can hang out with baby girl a bit, might as well jump and do some more testing for the Abyssolossus, right? The endgame boss of Season 4 we tested yesterday a little bit, and we were playing around with corrosion. So I kind of have two teams for corrosion, but want to see what else we can play around with. I was starting to do some stuff with what's it called, Ice Blast, but didn't look too easy. Okay, let me just buy these things before I forget. That one, and then these should have enough. Okay, have a lot more, so I guess let's just buy all the mythic equipment chest as well. Most of these rewards from the rally stuff are not the best. Do I need some of this? I'm not sure I care about runes. Maybe the negative runes. So that's 100. That would be 40,000. I can get those. Might as well get all these runes because they might help out, right, for testing stuff. And then the other ones, I guess the legendary Odrite. Let me get 50 of these. We can 500, and then the rest of this 200,000. Okay, so quite a bit. See how much can we get? 28. Okay, good enough. So I kind of spent all this rally. Keep in mind, this one does not carry over. You're ever wondering, that resource does not carry over, so 100% wanna use it, right? Wanna make sure you use it. So let's have a look. What do we test? Because I pretty much did all my normal daily stuff, apart from like the realm-wide arena, which honestly I don't really care unless there's like an arena event going. Just skip that. Most of this done. Haven't been doing this much because I was lazy. But let's just check this. So this one should still be in practice mode, even though it says not a challenge today and whatnot. Yep, we still got another day of practice. So on the other corrosion team, like I said, and I showed it before, but now's the time to have a look at. So I was looking at Ice Blast. Not sure this can be the best. So what I was testing with this, it worked pretty fine with just fits. Just the only issue was Fredegonda was not quite surviving. So maybe instead of Fredegonda, I bring somebody else. And I think the one that would make sense would be a Fenja, right? Because she can bring us healing, she can bring us shieldings, and she could also be in the Puppeteer set, which I don't have currently on anybody, and I just realized that. So that's good. Let's see. Fenja instead of Fredegonda? Maybe. Okay, let's see that. Let's store. The save familiar. So let's see. 18, 18, 18. 18 seconds for him as well. Let's just go at 10. And then I guess for Fenja, honestly, Fenja, I could make her go every 18 seconds as well. Just make sure she goes before everybody else. So like 11.8. Because I'm gonna have her wear the horn instead of the staff. So she's gonna wear the Solar King's horn because she does quite a bit of healing. Then over here I can go with anything that gives her more skill haste. Not sure I care about resist because I already have high resist on bits. So anything that gives her the most skill haste, which I guess is the attack one. Maybe this, because it gives me enlightenment and skill haste. Okay. Same thing, whatever gives me the most skill haste. Ideally with enlightenment, right? See attribute skill haste. I guess I could roll some of these. Okay, only one roll, that's fine. I want at least a double if I can. Luckily we have plenty of gold to play around with. Okay, there's a double in there. Can I get something better? Triple, even better. Okay. Not sure I can get better than triple, or you never know. You never know when the quad hits, right? I do have like one quad. I think it was in lightning. Okay, so that's kind of best. Over here, you can stick with that, and then obviously keep the Devout Prayer. When it comes to healing, definitely want to have this on her. So she puts shields every second healing, more healing over here, and then this one so she dispels twice. The damage builds, I think, are the best currently. Not sure if the Whirlwind Doom actually helps as much. It does give us 5% whenever Sheena lands the Witch's Remains. But, would I want anything better? Zorak is in a damage build. She's in a damage build. She's running the crit rate with attack percent. Let's temper this a little bit since we have stuff. 10%, there we go. Attack is obviously the one that you want more. There we go. This one, I have what I want. And this one, again, pretty good stuff. Maybe I can get more attack. Nope, I cannot. Okay, let's try again. Come on. Give me at least a 7. There we go. 7, that's it. I asked for it and I got it. Nice. Okay, attack and attack percent. Attack and crit rate and crit damage. Okay. I think this is pretty much it. Okay, I'm not sure why I have the HP one on him. So ideally, I want attack. Let's see what I have. Attack with crit rate, maybe. Oh, look at that. This would be good. Or maybe attack with crit damage instead. Come on. Okay, there we go. So he is running 56% crit rate. With the 30 he gets from his passive. That's 86 plus the 10 from Sheena. Should be 90. So we're pretty okay, right? It's not maxed out yet. I think that's pretty good. Maybe I have something as crit damage and attack percent in one of the sets I can use. Something like this. Okay. But then I need something else. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's temper some of that crit rate, crit damage. So my goal honestly is to get over 300,000 with this team, right? 300 million. I've seen people do 600 million, but problem is they had high inspirations on Beldel, and I don't have high inspiration on Beldel myself. So yeah, that might be tricky to do because of that. But still, I have attack. I have this. I have this. I have that. Okay, let's see. What do we think? What do we think? Would be nice. I would love to see maybe 350 million. Cleansing goes from Fitz. That's pretty much his only role in the team. Honestly, looking at it, I might even be able to do it without Fitz, because I don't think that those healing prohibition stuff affects us that much. Maybe the buff prohibition does, but you know what? We're pretty much covered with that. So let's see. He lands that. Okay, so he can, if he does dispel one of the buffs, he can land buff prohibition after we have no buffs, but I think we're okay because we keep getting buffs from her. Okay, so some people have the buff prohibition like Finja, but it doesn't really bother us that much, right? Oh yeah, the issue was if I don't have a buff when the boss does the ultimate, he pushes back some of our ultimate energy, but I guess that's still okay. Most of the time we should have buffs, right? Because that's the cool thing about Ice Blast people. They do land buffs from their passives, so we get those buffs on ourselves pretty easy. I'm really curious if Fitz is actually needed. I have a feeling I can do it without Fitz. And because I have Fenja on the team, I can swap out the talents. Right? Maybe Fenja's gonna be enough on her own just with healing and putting some shields in there. So I might be able to get Fredegonda instead of Fitz. I guess I'm gonna see how much I do with this and then try the next thing. Yeah, if you guys seen any other teams that you think are interesting, or if you want me to test any other team, let me know. I think the next team, so after I check out the Ice Blast, I think the next team that I want to test out is Dauntless. However, for Dauntless, I'm pretty limited, right? I'm pretty limited in, I mean, at least in the premiums. I only have Guinevere with no exclusive artifact on her or anything. So I might just try that still. I might just try the Dauntless team. But with... I'm gonna have, what's their name? So I would have one support. I would try and do it only with, what's her name? Nitrasia, because I have her. But it might work with Catherine or even Acelia if I have Acelia. I just don't have Acelia. So that might work. And then also, for the supports, I would just have my, you know, my Tharival, my Sutha. Ideally, obviously, like I said, you would have Nashchenka, but I don't have her, so... Can be done. It's like, there's nothing I can do about it because I don't have her, so... Okay, still, this is getting close to 300 mil. 280. I think... Maybe 295 is what I'm gonna get? Oh no, just 280... Okay, 283. Also, I think I can swap out the... I think I can swap out the talents now that I do have a healer in Finja. So that would be good. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try with Fredegonda instead, right? This and then Ice Blast. So let's see. Fredegonda instead of Fits. Maybe we can do it without Fits. Perfect. She's already built. She already has her build ready. She can go over here. Store. And I guess let's get the timings. So 13.5 and then 13 every 18 seconds, every 18 seconds. And then this one goes at 10. You know what? Maybe I can leave Finja full YOLO. It might work full YOLO with Finja. Or maybe not. Yeah, let me swap the talents. I was saying about the talents. So talents, let's say don't need healing anymore, because hopefully Finja should have us covered with that. Beldel, I don't think I need this. I think Fredegonda is going to generate us enough ice crystals. Well, speaking of that, I need to put Fredegonda behind Beldel, but let's see. Can we get some good damage in there? And can we survive enough? That's the main question. Can we survive enough with just Finja? I think we might be able to, right? Get a few debuffs, but not too many. We also get those healings from Finja. It might look dicey sometimes, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue, honestly. I think we're okay. Come on, Finja, full YOLO, there we go. Yeah, so I think because of the way that I have the timings and stuff, and talents on a Finja, I think she goes pretty much every 15 seconds. So maybe I can try and put her to go every 15 seconds. So we don't have our ultimate energy reduced. Again, she does pretty much good healing. We have no talents for healing on our people. And I do believe it looks a lot better than... Oh yeah, the only tricky thing is I have extremely low accuracy on Sheena. So maybe because of that, I might need to give Sheena more accuracy. Actually, let me do that. I might need to give Sheena more accuracy because the familiar casts stuff based on the accuracy from the ally with the highest accuracy. Because I only have the 192, that might be a bit too low. So let me just push it a bit higher. Okay, so that one's good. This one, I don't care about skill haste. I care about crit damage and whatever gives me the highest accuracy, right? Accuracy at the top. Let's see, crit damage. Maybe I get some crit rate as well. There we go. Come on, triple accuracy. Only one. Okay, come on. Need more accuracy in there. Double, okay. And one. Okay, so this one gives me triple. Oh yeah, actually I had this. Triple with some crit rate. That's okay. 232. I'd still like to get a bit higher if I can. So let's check this. Do I have an attack percent one maybe? With accuracy maybe? Oh yeah, we do. And a crit rate. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Okay, triple crit rate. There we go. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay. And then what do we have over here at the top? Okay, all the good stuff. And over here, crit damage. Okay. So hopefully 245 should be okay. Because what it asks us is 332. So 332 minus the 240 that we have, it's 90. We need to compensate 90. But we get 30 from here. And then we get 50 from here. So I think that should be pretty decent. Was there any more accuracy that I can temper? That one said no. No accuracy over here. Might still be okay. Okay, so I have that. On Zorak I have this. I wonder if I'm better off, instead of pushing damage for Zorak, wonder if I'm just better off to give Zorak the golden antlers, right? Or maybe I go high resist on him. Because we do get quite a few debuffs. Instead of 10% to give us more healing, 15% more damage overall might work. Let's get Zorak over here. Because the boss does quite a few debuffs. So let's go with resist over here. Then again, another resist. Maybe crit damage, attack percent, crit rate. Okay, that one looks good. Perfect, triple crit damage. Then over here I need crit damage with resist again if I can. And maybe crit rate, attack percent, okay. Okay, that's pretty low. Let's see. Ideally for the resist I want like over 300 from the base. Okay, there we go. That one's good. I lose some crit and some attack, but that's fine. Because here's the thing. We're going to be also getting the increased resistance from Sheena. So that might help us. Okay, any resistance I can temper. Let's see. Crit damage, resist, and crit rate. Okay. I could put this. At least it's going to give Sheena a bit of more damage. This is the temporal edge. So I could do that. Okay, let's do that. Even though I don't need this much crit rate, I guess I'll just take it. Come on, give me more resist. Perfect. And then everything else I think is pretty okay. That's okay. Temporal edge on Fredegonda. This. Okay, let's see. 294 should be okay now. Storage, just gotta make sure that they go like I said. So Zorak before Sheena, and then Fredegonda before Beldel. And then for her, I would like every 15 seconds ideally. It might not be possible, but let me see. Can I do something? Maybe I get this to boost some more resist. And then over here, whatever gives me the most skill haste again. Let's see. Skill haste at the top. It's only a double. Okay, this one. Oh, wait a second. This, I knew I had a quad. There we go. There's the quad. Perfect. 18.4. Maybe I also do... What's... So, I mean, the horn gives me, because I do double healing, the horn gives me 10% attack. And then this one would just guarantee I have the shields more often. So maybe I still stick with the horn. And again, I'm not sure this one's better. Maybe I'm just better off to go with this. Because the survivability is okay. Maybe I'm just better off to go with the antlers. On Fredegonda. But, let's see. So, ideally we want like 14.5 and then every 15 seconds if it does go that way. But let's see if it works. Come on. Again, I want to see 350 million ideally, right? Let's see. Does she get to a... Okay, she also... I think she's almost at a 15-second rotation. Fenja is. I mean, a way that I could change it a bit would be to give Fenja a... What's it called? There's that set that gives her some skill haste. Gems Inspiration. I could try and give Fenja that one. So you did get our ultimate energy reduced. I would just have to swap somebody else in the Puppeteer. So maybe I could do Zorak in the Puppeteer. That could work. you know what? For now, it does work. Might just get our ultimate energy reduced from time to time. Yeah, Finja keeps having her ultimate energy reduced, but I guess that's okay. It's looking good. We're at 250 million, 5 minutes to go. I think we might have the potential for that 350 million, or maybe not. Again, depends. It usually depends on your inspirations. If you have high inspirations on your main DPS. So, for example, I only have like inspired one on my Beldel. Okay, but Beldel definitely keeps up those ice crystals on herself all the time. So we're okay with that. Damage is good. Still got more. It's obviously after the 250 million, you get you do 90% less damage, so that's why it's not ramping up as much as maybe we would like. But the healing's looking good, right? The healing's looking good. Finja's definitely sorting those healings out on her own. That's pretty good. So this one, okay, so that one happens on everyone. I was like, does it happen on everyone? Just some. Still, yeah, we're definitely on our way to 350 million. Solo support. Fitz doesn't get the time to shine like I wanted or like I expected, but that's fine. It's okay. Shields are maybe not on most of the time, but that's okay. It's on pretty much like, enough. We get those healings as well. The healings from the horn, I think, happen pretty often because, again, same principle. The healing from Finja makes us do that, and she does healing. Not only does she do double healing on the ultimate, but when she does the battle scale, she puts recovery over time as well. So that's also some good healing in there, and that means she can boost the damage. Looking good, looking good. 370 million. I'm definitely happy with this. Again, considering the fact that I have really low inspiration for my Beldel, she's only like inspired 1. I think that's pretty decent, right? Almost 380 million. I think this team is a wrap, right? I think this team is a wrap. I don't think there's anything else that I can do that could give us more damage. I think I have the best, definitely have the best combination of stuff on her. Let's see. 379, yep. Most of the damage like I expected. Zorak's doing pretty good considering he's not really in a damage build. I mean, maybe because he didn't do that much damage, I can swap him around a bit. Maybe I can go with... Because what else can I do to improve the damage? Like I said, Gems Inspiration on Finja to give her a bit more skill haste. And then Puppeteer on Zorak. But maybe I would just lose too much damage by having that. And then this one again, we only do 1 debuff with the Witch Remains. I'm not sure if there's anything else worth changing. Let me see again. So Beldel has the attack percent, has the crit rate with stuff. Okay, the crit rate with nothing else though. Crit rate attack percent have something better. Oh, I do. Wait a second. I'm losing some crit rate, but I'm gaining some attack. So I would lose like 3% crit rate because this one's a double. They gain quite a bit of attack. That might be better. Over here, what do I have? Over here, I think I already have the best possible thing. Or actually, maybe I do this. Gives me a bit of crit rate, a bit of crit damage, and I'm not losing any attack. And then maybe I have a Bloodshade Mark. I lose some crit rate. But let's see. Anyone just crit rate? Okay, there we go. That's the triple. I don't think I'm gonna get a quad. Nope. So this might be better, right? I'm only losing a bit of attack, but guess what? I'm gonna temper this. Sorry, I'm gonna send it, and then I'm gonna temper to give a 5 crit rate in there. Come on. I'm going for 5. 5 or bust. 4.5. Come on. 5 or bust. Gotta get that 5. Come on. Okay, maybe I try one more and that's it. Yeah, 4. I guess I'm just gonna keep 4.5. That should be pretty okay. Couple more stats. So this one's pretty nice. Then let's see. This one's already tempered most of the stuff. This one we have tempered. So I think Beldel's fine. I just need to swap some stuff again over here. I guess I can get more accuracy on her just to be sure that she lands her stuff. Zorax, fine. And that's fine. Okay, let me store. Let's see. So we did what? 387. Let's see. Do we do more? Or was it 367? I don't know. Actually, you know what? I can just rewind my stream and see how much I did. Oh yes, so 379, 381. So I think this one I can already like save as a team. So let me just let's call it Ice Blast. 360 million. Wait, no, 381 million and game. Right, because then we had endgame corrosion, or actually let me call it the same. And game Ice Blast 381 million. Those are my 2 teams set in stone. So I got a corrosion, I got a Ice Blast. Now then, next one. Next one has to be, because again, it's you mostly want to try and focus on single target damage, right? So the good other options are going to be Dauntless. That single target, just I only have Guinevere as the main DPS. Then another one that could do something fun would be maybe a Wild Team. But for the Wild Team, who's going to be the supports though? Let me see. So Wild Team, Wildfire. I would need somebody that does cleansing and healing. And big cleanse ideally. And the problem is with the Wild Teams, the fact that you need ideally 4 people, right? You would, for Wild, you ideally want 4 Wild heroes to be able to do stuff. For debuff immunity, for that you only have him. It's only single target. And for dispelling debuff, there's a few options, but he only does it on the ultimate single target. Calavera only does it around her, and it's only 1 buff at a time. Wraith I'm already using for my corrosion team. This one do. Dispel 1 debuff, okay. Again, she only dispels 1 of them. He does it on the random. And then V-Cook. V-Cook could be an option, but the problem is V-Cook only dispels 2 debuffs again. So it would be hard to get V-Cook as the only dispeller, because the boss does a lot of debuffs. So defense penalty for 30 seconds, which is gonna suck. Buff prohibition for 30 seconds. And then you have the same thing over here. Healing prohibition and shield prohibition for 30 seconds. So there's 4 debuffs. And it's only 1 healing. Ogok would not be able to do it on his own as much. Maybe if he was inspired, I think inspired 5. Or was there a talent that made him, or something that made him have a chance to spell? Okay, yeah, the second one has a chance to spell more. I think their set also remove debuff. Amar Skull. Oh, there is a set. Or do you mean like a mythic piece? Okay, let's see. Nope. Nope. This one, nope. Okay, so, it's not on the top pieces. What about the bottom pieces? I have quite a few pieces of gear. Normal set? Oh, normal. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Which one would that be? Vorden's Rebuke. No. This one, no. Okay, so it's this one. It only happens once. So for the first 30 seconds, where it takes 20% reduced elemental damage. At 30 seconds, dispels 2 debuffs from each of the allies and grants them 2 stacks of Aegis. When taking damage, consumes 1 stack to reduce damage by 70%. So this one only happens once. That's the problem. I hate these types of sets when like only happens at the beginning, first 20 seconds. No, just give me something that has effect of everything. So this only happens at the 30 seconds and then that's about it, unfortunately. And then Crescent, and then this one, like Crescent War could be another healing one, but here's the problem. If there's healing, Prohibition doesn't heal. So, I mean, I might still try Wild. Right? I might still try Wild Team and see if Olga can do it, but it's gonna be difficult. Maybe Calavera might be good in there. She dispels only 1 debuff, but if I give her enough skill haste, she might do that battle skill more often. And I'll just have them like grouped together or something. Because again, Vikuk only dispels 2. Even if I take him, even if I manage to somehow get him to go every 15 seconds, it's gonna be tough. Because the debuffs land like this. At like 14, then the 18-second one is a bit later. And ideally, you want to do the cleansing before this. But then, you know what? I would not have healing. I would not have, sorry, buff. So this means we would be losing ultimate energy every time we do stuff. You know what? Let's just start with Dauntless team first. Let's go with a Dauntless team first. And try that first. So Dauntless would be boom, boom, and boom. At least 3 of them, but obviously you want more. The other one that could be good. So we have a multi-hit Susta, multi-hit Tarevol. The other option could be maybe even a Garrett, because he does do quite a few hits. Or Nimbus. But yeah, maybe Garrett is going to be the 4th one. And then for the support, luckily there's quite a few good ones, right? So for the support, I will personally just be going with her, right? Mithrasia, just straight up. Mithrasia seems like the way. Keep them split up. Let's see. So let me just save. End game. Don't test. So let's see. The way that they don't move, right? No, they don't move. They would get healing by Mithrasia. But the problem is we might get our ultimate energy reduced. Because here's the thing. I would ideally want to have the buff Prohibition before this. Sorry, the debuff immunity. So I could do this at like 20, at like 18. We get covered till after 24. And then on the 30-second mark, we would hope that Mithrasia would have her battle skill that puts the recovery over time. But that's only for 5 seconds. But we also have, buff from Guinevere. She puts attack speed up. So we might be onto something. I could only have Mithrasia go every 30 seconds, right? And then start at like 18 maybe. But let's finish off the talents. I might need to go and farm some more, but let's start finishing off the talents first for people. So, I guess we want them to crit. We want them to get attack speed up. And then over here, excess crit rate gets converted to crit damage, or this one, maybe this one. Okay, same thing, want to get this. We're gonna 100% get her 100% crit rate. And then over here, same principle. And then Garrett. Let's give Garrett the stuff. I think Garrett's gonna be having a interesting pseudo build because I think I'm gonna give him high resist. Let's give him basic attack damage, or you know what? I might give him 100% crit rate as well. 100% on the extra attack speed up, and then over here same thing. So let's start with Mithrasia. For Mithrasia, actually let me get the right talents. Okay, we have this, we want that. For Mithrasia, again, same principle. She's gonna be wearing the horn. What is it? The horn. Then she's gonna have whatever high skill haste, that's good. Then enlightenment and whatever gives us high skill haste. The reason for the high skill haste is pretty much so that she can do her battle skill more often, because the ultimate we have every 30 seconds, like I mentioned. Then for the set I have two options. Either Ancestral Protection, which I'm not sure we really need, or Gems Inspiration for more skill haste. But maybe, you know, maybe Ancestral Protection is gonna work. So she can soak up some of the damage from everybody else. There we go. Then over here, whatever gives me enlightenment and HP %. And same principle. And then obviously for the bottom, you want a Devout Prayer, right? You want a Devout Prayer because every second healing she does, she's going to be putting those shields. So that's Mithrasia. Okay, let's check this guy. So for Garrett, I think we're going to get a high resist build, like I mentioned. Resist and then maybe crit rate. I mean, resist, let's see. Resist, crit rate, crit damage, attack %. No, but we have these two. Let's see. Can we get some crit rate? No. Let's get crit rate and attack %. Maybe. I want some crit rate rolls, please. No, but still, this one's HP and attack. Let me see. Maybe just try and aim for that crit rate. Okay, double crit rate. There we go. Can we get more? No. Okay, so that's that one. Then this one, crit damage and resist and crit rate maybe. Let's see. Again, try to get his high resist. Attack speed is also going to be awesome. Okay, this one could be a good piece. See, one more chance over here. Okay, that one's better. There we go. Okay, that's the second one. Then, for this one, what other set do I want on him? That's going to be my question. Because Susta, let's do Susta in the meantime. Susta 100% gonna have the Witch's Remains. Then accuracy, attack speed, and crit rate. Really? Quad defense, not what we need. Oh, look at this. This is good. Okay, this is good. Gives us accuracy, gives us crit rate, crit damage, some attack interval. That's okay. Then this one want accuracy, crit rate, and attack speed. Okay, we don't have that. Crit rate and attack speed, maybe. Okay, so we do have a few of them. Oh, this is nice. I think this is going to be a Guinevere piece. Right, crit damage, crit rate, and attack speed. Double crit rate, some attack speed, some attack %. Yes, please. Because obviously, the more often Guinevere goes, the more damage she's going to do. Just got a ping, nice surprise. Yeah, thank you. My mom got home early, right? I know for the first half an hour of the stream I was talking to myself, but that's fine. Because I was testing stuff. It was interesting. I got myself Ice Blast team to 381 million. I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, after the stream is done, I'm going to make two videos. I'm going to make a video on the Ice Blast team and a video on the Dauntless team. Because I want to prepare most of the teams to be ready for tomorrow, right? So when people start doing it, I want to have all the teams. Like tomorrow, for example, I might make 3 videos. Or something like that to make sure I have all 6 teams ready to post. But let's go back to Susta. So Susta, that's that, okay. Now here's the thing. For the damage pieces, let's start off with that. So for the damage pieces, definitely want the crit rate over there. For him, I think I'm going to go for him the crit damage glove. That's in the Strike and Prepared because it's amazing. Might just have to tweak some stuff. And that means it leaves Suta, because she should be doing a bit more damage than Garrett with this one. So that's our pieces. Now my question over here is going to be, do I try and go with the attack speed set, Trailblazer on her, or do I actually go Puppeteer? I think I need to go Puppeteer, because for him... Actually, no, I should go Puppeteer on... No, I think I'm going to go Puppeteer on Sutha. Because Puppeteer is also going to give her some accuracy. So, let's see, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. Oh, look at that, I forgot I had this. That's amazing. Oh, this is the perfect piece. There we go. Perfect piece for a Puppeteer set. Let's do that. Let's do some temperings. Luckily, we have a ton, or at least I have a ton of the temperings ready. Come on, give me higher. Give me like a 9 at least, or an 8.5, and we're good. 8. Okay, I'll keep that. Or, can do better. But yeah, how's your day going? There we go. Then over here, need a crit damage with crit rate, ideal. Get her close to that right number. Okay, double, that's okay. Pretty much what I asked for. Okay, and then honestly I don't need that much temper, so I can go with this. Then you can go with that. And then let's just go with this. 4, oh come on, go 9 at least. All good, happy to hear that. I think you're getting close maybe to your lunch break, right? Maybe getting close to your lunch break, so I'm pretty much here on time for the stream. But okay, so she has the protection, she has the Puppeteer plus the Witch's Remains. Then Garrett, what can I do for Garrett that helps? Oh, actually what I can do that helps is Dawn of Snowpeak, right? Because we're gonna have at least 2 buffs on us, plus the ones from Mithrasia, so Dawn of Snowpeak is gonna be amazing. Always had the perfect timing. I try. So his damage scales a lot on HP and attack. So ideally, but maybe just to, maybe just to be safe, I'm gonna go a resistance main stat over here, right? Resistance with crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. That's fine. Because again, I want to make sure he never gets debuffed. That's pretty much the goal for him. Then over here again, resist and crit rate. There we go. And then resist and crit rate. Okay, actually, we might be overkill. We might be overkill on this. But let's see. And then for this, I'm just gonna go with the crit rate, main stat. Wait, no, over here. So crit rate with crit damage and resist. I have something like that. Ideally something that helps. Each buff on the rare reduces damage taken. Each debuff increases damage taken. Nope. What other mythic piece can do something nice? This one reduces the ultimate down effect, but that's not gonna happen. Let's just get this one. There we go. Okay, so he is at 97%. That's good enough. Just throw a temper in there. Okay, he's at 100% now. He's not going to be doing the most amount of damage. He's just going to be an enabler in there. Okay, time for a big boy Thunderbolt. You know what I should do actually before I do this? Because I'm sure there's a million ones that I need to still forge. So let me just go and forge everything. I'm sure I have a ton to forge. So let me just go forge all of this stuff. I might have a few, right? I might have a few in there. Let me forge this because it might give me some good pieces of the Trailblazer. There might not, they might not all be Mythic Plus, but maybe I'm gonna forge better than the Mythic Plus if my RNG is bad. Look, can you tell I've not been forging? I might just be getting full on this. The game might be like, go sell stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot it has this. I forgot it has this. I forgot it has... this one, the auto sell. I should have done that before. It's fine. I forgot. Honestly, not that I forgot. Didn't even know. I didn't even know. I never noticed it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that's fine. Everything here is done. And then even for the top pieces, let's just do a few of these. Okay, forge everything. How's my inbox looking? Okay, we're still fine. We're not even halfway there, so we're good. So let's continue. I really hope I get 300 million with the Dauntless team, even though it might be hard because I don't have a lot of the, you know, I don't have Guinevere's exclusive artifact. I don't have a lot of other stuff, so it might be difficult. But still gonna try. So the goal for Tarevol is he's not gonna be doing a ton of damage. So whatever gives me the most attack speed. Actually, you know what? Let me do Guinevere first. So for her, I want attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, attack percent. Okay, so she kind of has this, but that's there. That sucks. Let's see, crit rate and attack speed rolls, please. Double, no attack speed though. Get a bit of crit rate, that might be good. Then this one, I think I already put the best stuff, right? Yep, sure, has the best stuff. Over here, top one, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. Okay, we have anything that's Mythic Plus? No, but this one looks amazing. This is kind of like the best piece I have, I think. It gives all the stuff, yep. And then for over here, I would need something like this, which again, is one of the best pieces that I have. And then the bottom, crit damage with crit rate. Ideally in this. In the Curse of the Mad Blood, or Mad King's Blood, whatever. Even this could be good. Even this could be good. Okay, so we are at 100% crit rate. Good crit damage, decent attack. I think this is pretty much the best build. She's gonna be wearing this one. Okay, I think that's gonna be done. Now let's see good old Tarevol. So for Tarevol, attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, Trailblazer. Straight up Trailblazer, you want him to have as much attack percent as possible. Okay, so I guess that's the best he has. Let's do that. Crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. Ooh. Give me crit rate, crit damage rolls, please. Okay, not the best. For Tarevol, you 100% want to have max crit rate because his kit revolves around that. That's a good piece for start. For starters. Okay, that one's not good enough. Not good enough. Already wear better. Okay, so he already wears the best one. Okay, let's see. Weapon. Don't like that. Come on, give me some good crit rate rolls, please. Only one. Okay, let's see. Only crit rate then. I need more. That's nope. That's nope. Okay, so whatever gave me the most crit rate with crit damage was this one. Or crit rate with attack percent. Maybe they gave me more crit rate rolls. Okay, that one gave me a roll. So I'm gonna go with this. Let's do that. And then obviously start tempering this. And that. Come on, you can do better. Come on. Okay, this one. Let's temper this. Come on, I need a 5 over here. Okay, I'll take a 4 for now. And then this one, can I have... Okay, this one's already tempered, but you know, this is a really good piece. I'm gonna keep risking it till I get a 5. Come on. 4.5. Okay, maybe that's fine. That's fine. So, he only has 73% though. So I need to get more crit rate from somewhere. I might just have to lose some attack speed to get more crit rate. Because again, here's the thing, why I need crit rate. So, here's the attack increases by 15%. Each basic attack has a chance to trigger multi-shot. This chance is boosted at a rate equal to 30% of the hero's crit rate. If multi-shot fails to trigger, the arrow fire deals 80% attack. So only have close to 100%. Then over here, okay, gains attack speed up. Yep. Actually, doesn't need 100%. It's just obviously the more crit that you have on him, the more is this. RNG is terrible, stupid. Your first good chest piece was the one crafted. Yeah, the RNG has been terrible, 100% cars. Drop rates of gear were really bad. But hopefully they're gonna fix them in the future at some point. I think I'm okay with this though. I think I'm okay. Oh yeah, I just had to swap this one, I forgot. So, attack speed and crit rate. I deal with attack. Resist, really? I mean, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's see if it's not attack. Because again, main goal is to have the high attack speed and the crit rate on him. He's not going to be the main damage dealer in there. Let's see. Okay, okay, that's better. Lose a bit of crit rate, but I gain a bit of attack speed. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. So let's test this out. So again, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. Let's go 10, 12, 12.1, 12.2, and then 12.3. Pretty much everybody goes in madness happens. And again, Mithrasia goes every 30 seconds with the ultimate. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. The damage doesn't look insane. So, I'm not sure it's gonna be a crazy good team. Again, this is all I have. Yeah, we keep losing some ultimate energy on people because of the boss's ultimate doing the. Why does he keep getting debuffs? Why does she keep getting debuffs? Okay, let me check some. I think I forgot. I think something's not right here. Because here's the thing. I think she only does more buffs on yeah, this is the problem. She only does lots of debuffs on ranged units. So she only does Resurrection on Death. She only does Resurrection on Death to all allies and then debuff immunity and invincibility to ranged units. So pretty much Mithrasia sucks. Didn't catch the last minutes. Don't you have Abyssolia? No, I don't. And that's the thing. Abyssolia would be better in here. Or did I actually get her? Did I actually get her? And I missed it. No, I didn't. Never got Abyssolia. I never got Abyssolia. Abyssolia would be so much better. I always kept hunting for Abyssolia. Oh, I have Faesa. But it's only one buff. Maybe Faesa could work? Obviously Catherine, but Catherine again only does one buff. Because here's the thing. If you only do one buff, it's a problem. Because the boss dispels one buff over here. And there lands the buff prohibition. If you don't have any buffs. I guess let me try Faesa. Since I have her. This guy doesn't do buffs, he just does healings and attack penalty and stuff. Oh yeah, I also don't have attack penalty in the team, so let's try Faesa instead, I guess. Since I have her. Because both of her stuff are full board. Let's skill her up. Oh yeah, she's already skilled up. Let's throw some talents there. No, Asiela, what you guess? No, I got for you in 2 years. Yep, I know. It's like, that's the funniest thing is not only that I don't have Asilia. The funny thing is that I have Mithrasia and I don't have Asilia, you know? That's, I mean, not funny. It's sad, but, you know. Can get that. Don't care about debuffs. Care about healing. And what does this do? Increases ally success rate applying any effect by 25%. Increases enemy success rate. Ooh, this could be interesting. If it works on bosses, can lower the boss's chance to land stuff. Can be good. Just a tip I discovered yesterday. Thunderbolt's ultimate is not scaling with crit chance from the talent that provides 1% crit rate every 8 hits. Totally scales with the original crit. Aim for 150%. So I should try and just give Starbolt whatever gives him the most crit rate, then, and not completely ignore his anything else. I never thought about that too much, I'm not gonna lie, right? So I always try to squeeze some damage on him. So maybe just ignore that and just give him as much crit rate as possible. I can do that. I can, or at least I can try that. Like, ignore everything. Because obviously his damage is not gonna be the craziest, right? So I can just go with whatever gives him the most crit rate. Try that. I've never played too much with Dauntless because up until Guinevere, I never had good enough Dauntless team, you know? I never had Faesa, sorry, I never had Nashchenka, so I never knew. Plus, even Thunderbolt I got really late in the game, I think just last season. More damage, speed, or extra attacks. Drop damage and aim for attack speed and crit. Okay. Okay, got it. Thank you. Appreciate the feedback. Okay, so I have that. Then again, whatever gives me crit rate and attack speed. Let's see. Just ignore crit damage, go for crit rate and attack speed. Okay, more crit rate. I lose a bit of attack speed. That might not be good. This is gonna be good. Okay, I do lose crit damage, gain attack, and gain a bit of crit rate. I'm not sure that's too game changing. Not the best. Okay, I think I'm already wearing the best thing on him. Yeah, because he already has crit damage, attack speed, and crit rate. I think is the best. Anyway, and then same thing over here. Let's see. Crit rate and attack speed is pretty much the best I have. So, and I cannot push. There's nothing I can do to push more. This one already went with crit rate, right? Oh yeah, that means then I need to swap this into something that gives attack speed and crit rate, which I don't have. This one. Then that means that the best one is gonna be the Wine of Dragon Blood on him. Right? Because that has when he does the ultimate, he gains more crit rate for 10 seconds, and then he also is gonna get lots of attack speed from here. Your damage jump from 500 to 620 just by raising crit chance from 80 to 150% on Tarbal. Okay. You can swap the artifact one of the support ones as well. So instead of doing this one, you think I maybe should go with the Golden Antlers on Thunderbolt, because I guess he does have 3 high attack. Because Sutha has Witches. What's his name? Garrett has Titan Rib. Or Casket. Yeah, I guess Casket could work, but I think maybe because I'm not going to have too good of a healer, I want to go with this. I'm not sure if Faesa is going to work, but let me try. So Faesa, I'm just going to try and straight up swap from Mithrasia to her. And see what happens. So I wonder if I just let Faesa go full YOLO. Maybe just let Faesa... Actually, no, because I need... Ideally, I want the debuff immunity. Here's the thing, though. Does Faesa's battle skill count as a buff? That's my only issue. Okay, heals, the spell debuffs, grants damage delay. Does the damage delay count as a buff or not? That's my only question. So I guess, you know what, let me just let her go full YOLO, right? Let me let Faesa go full YOLO and see what happens. It's funny and sad at the same time that, what's it called? It's funny and sad that it doesn't work with Mithrasia, right? Would say yes because it's blue color. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, but it looks tricky. I'm curious if does the healing happen first and then the cleansing? It doesn't look like we're surviving too well. It looks like we might need to swap some stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like Faesa is doing good enough of a job. Looks like Faesa does worse. Okay, Faesa not good enough. I don't have Nazgenka, no, that's the problem. That's why, like, you know, that's why I never had so much experience with never had too much experience with Dauntless, because the first time I actually had a proper good Dauntless team was last season when I got Guinevere, and that's when I also got Thunderbolt, so I never had good enough stuff. But what's the other options again? So 4 supports. I could try and do double support. Because I'm not sure Garrett brings that much to the team. He does bring some hits. The problem is people that do buffs, or people that do debuff immunity, are only these two, right? Catherine, but only does 1 buff, which means it's going to be removed in the other debuffs land. You drop the entire S-Plus comp just to max Dauntless. I need 2 more inspiration for Guinevere to make a I-5. Nice. Yeah, Guinevere is pretty amazing. But debuff immunity is only that. Then if we look at Dispel debuff, there's nobody that does full Dispel, right? She does when she hits 1. She only dispels 1. Rose could be an interesting option. She would also bring us the attack penalty, healing, and she could dispel debuffs. Oh, I could try Rose as a solo one. Put someone who heals like Garius, but something like that. Yeah, I mean, Garius could work. Gwen, I think this chick only dispels a debuff from herself. Nathaniel could be interesting. Bring shields defense up and also cleanses, but again, he only cleanses 1 debuff. I could try Rose, yeah. Here's the thing, if I drop two supports, I could be amazing, right? If I drop Garrett and bring 2 supports, I would be perfect. I'm just trying to push it to be solo support. So let's just go then Faesa we tried. Nope. Let's just go good old Rose. I love Rose. Rose should do a great job. So Rose should be wearing what could I do on Rose that could be good? Rose could also wear the horn, because she does bring healing. But ideally, I want to focus on accuracy to be able to land the debuffs, and then give her high enough enlightenment so she can heal. So maybe because of that reason, I put the Witch's Remains on Rose. And I just give Sutha this exclusive one, so when she does it basic, she has a chance to land another one. She can do some damage as well. And then pretty much ignore this on her. She can still have the Puppeteer. So for Rose, then I want to... I don't think Rose brings shields though, right? No, I cannot put her to do shields. Okay. So for Rose, then I want to do 2 things. I want to do Gems of Inspiration. Let's see. Ideally with some accuracy if I can. Okay, that might be good enough. Actually, that's better. Maybe. Okay, for her, that one's good. And then that one's good. Then over here, go Enlightenment with accuracy and skill haste. Ooh, there we go. And then for this piece, I think I'm gonna go on her with... what's it called? Had an idea, but I cannot think about it. Oh my god, so much gear. Really? This... Okay, let's try and do this. You know what? Remove. Go, and then come this. Okay, so for her, this one. I want to try and get this. Lightning and accuracy in the Whirlwind Doom. And now my question is going to be, do I let Rose full YOLO? Or do I make her go every 18 seconds? Which she might not even be able to do. Yes, let's let her full YOLO. Let's see. Can go Rose plus Fireside and use Puppeteer to make sure they run at 15. Yeah, that could work. I mean, if it doesn't work with this as well, I can just drop Garrett and I can bring Mithrasia. Right? Mithrasia could do an amazing job. Yeah, it doesn't look like Rose handles the solo healing. As of now, at least. She can do some cleansing. Yeah, I feel like Rose plus Mithrasia could work, honestly. Actually, no, wait. Mithrasia doesn't do... I forgot again. Mithrasia does not do debuff immunity on melee units, only on range. So that could be a problem. Also, having the buff prohibition land on us, it's a problem because we're missing a lot of attack speed that Guinevere lands. So I think definitely I need to drop Garrett. I need to drop Garrett from the team. And just bring... So let me see. So Mithrasia does debuff immunity. Then grants debuff immunity to all allies. And okay, so the debuff immunity is on all allies. It's just the invisibility that's on range only. Okay, so Mithrasia comes in the team instead of Garrett. And what I can do is Mithrasia can go over here. Mithrasia can get the build again from Faesa. Bring that. Then Enlightenment plus Skill Haste. Give me a double and I'm good. Come on, give me a double Skill Haste and I'm good. Come on. Doesn't want to give me another double. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna keep this. And then she can go again with the horn. She can keep that. And she still has this. Okay. So Mithrasia, I think again, Mithrasia should be going every 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and she only needs to do this at like 18. And then Rose can go, I guess, let me put Rose go every 18 seconds. 18, 10, 11.8. So pretty much Rose would go in the rotation with the Dauntless people. Okay, let's see. I don't get why do we still get the healing prohibitions landing. Because this one should be a debuff immunity should land for 18 seconds. Okay, let me slow it down. So we put the debuff immunity, and we put also the revive on death, a shit ton of other buffs. Maybe the oh yeah, the boss I think does this one a lot later. I think that's what's happening. So let me try again. Let me push her. You can put everyone 17.2 because you get 30 skill haste by default from buffs. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Alright, I didn't think about that. Okay, let's try that. Oh no, you know, I prefer 18. You know why? I want to keep them on the same timing with the familiar. So I feel like I'm losing too much by not having the familiar buff in there. But I appreciate the suggestion. If I had the buff for the familiar gives us a skill haste, I would have done it. Okay, let's see. 19. Okay, works. Oh, okay, I remembered why the... I just realized why this happens, right? Why the healing prohibition lands. Because the boss removes a buff on this one, right? So ideally I need to place it after the boss tries to remove a buff. Use Masteration along with the resistance strat and give all resistance 150 and give Masteration prismatic load. It will reflect defense down on the boss. The boss put on you, and it's for 30 seconds, which is huge. Oh, interesting. That could be an interesting strat. Do you think 150 resist would be only okay? Obviously, plus the one that Mithrasia shares. That could be awesome if it works. I could test that. Thank you for the feedback, Michelle Chalfon. Hope I said your name right. If I butchered it, I apologize. Mithrasia needs to have 500. I'm sure I could do that. I'm sure I could do that. I could even give her the set that says she gets 20% resist when she joins battle. I'm definitely gonna try that after this. Thank you. It's right, because I'm trying to push the limits. I'm trying to do as much as possible. You can also go 5-star plus Outdress. 5-star provides accuracy penalty. Outdress provides 100 resist. You need 30-40 resist and everyone, and you good to go. Need to run them at 15. I'm sure I could do that. I'm sure I could do those at 15. But yeah, the ideal one would be to try and do as to try and get as many DPS as possible with as few supports as possible. So obviously, if I can do that with what was suggested, that would be awesome. Same strategy with Gillian. That would be cool. If the same strategy that you suggest works with Gillian, then that would be better because lots of people, you know, don't have Mithrasia, and that would be awesome. But yeah, too much of my ultimate energy gets reduced. Everybody goes out of sync. Still, I think I'm gonna get around 300 million, which is not bad. Like, yeah, they completely go out of sync. Completely go out of sync because of the buffs and stuff, but I guess, let's try that, right? I guess let me leave this all the way, so I see what's the max. Fortunately, Garrett not pulling enough close number of hits from Nash. I know I don't have Nashchenka, so that's the problem. I cannot do as much as I would like. So I think you might actually get same value from holding a support set plus artifact on a second support. So you think, yeah, it might be a double support, but still 289 is a good start. Ivelios, I do have Ivelios, but again, Ivelios is just not as good. He doesn't bring as much damage, and he doesn't enable Guinevere that much. So I think let's just save this as a new one. Test, and let's just get it back in there. So if we're gonna do that, then we need everybody to be paired together. We need to have ultra high resist with the prismatic cloak to have a chance to reflect those debuffs. There we go. Then resist with skill haste, already have it. Enlightenment with skill haste and resist. Actually, I don't care about that. I care about resist. Right, let's get as much resist as possible on her. Okay, that's one roll. Okay, that one's good. I still want to keep this. You know what? She doesn't need... I don't think she needs any special sets. I think she can go with ultimate whenever. Let's go whatever gives me the highest resist. Monkey King, again, he sucks. He's just not good enough for damage. Fortunately, I never liked the Monkey King. Was never good enough. Let's go resist and enlightenment. Okay, there we go. Then again, resist and enlightenment. Actually, you know what? There was a triple. I'm just gonna put this one. Resist at the top. Let's go with this. And ideally that. Okay. 521 resist. But we're gonna push it more. We're gonna push it to its limits. Come on. Can get more. I can get at 12 in there. The reason why I'm saving is because I don't have that many and I might need to keep these things for other ones. Come on. 10, okay. 10's okay for now. Yes, some of this enlightenment. 14, that's okay. And then devout prayer. Resist and enlightenment. Which I'm already wearing. Let's temper that. Oh, come on. 9, okay, we'll stick with that. 538 resistance. Hopefully that's okay. Right, that should be okay. Let's get Garrett with this as well. So every time we get a debuff that can land on us, we can do this. And in this situation, that means we don't need to have Witch's Remains anymore, right? Because we don't need to have Witch's Remains anymore, because we can hopefully reflect the defense penalty, or do I still want to try and get Witch's Remains? What do you think, Michelle? I think that if we do reflect that, even though it's always a 50-50, I don't think we would need the Witch's Remains anymore. So that means I can keep this for Garrett for boosting. But, oh yeah, I definitely need now to go resist on everyone. Resist, attack speed, and crit rate. Ooh. Okay, for her, I might just need to go with resist and crit rate and crit damage. Okay, cannot do that. Crit rate and attack. Really? Okay, just resist and crit rate. Let's keep her at 100% crit rate. That's fine. 120. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. Still need it. Okay. Okay, let's do that then. Which remains. Resist. Attack speed and accuracy. That's okay. Resist and attack speed. It's annoying 50-50, so better having Witch Remain, because anyway you have 4 DPS, so you'll do better than having 2 supports. That's true. Okay, hopefully 120 resist is gonna be enough. Oh yeah, but here's the thing then. I need to swap before I forget. I need to get this, the one that she shares, so that means that I don't need this on her anymore. So I don't need the Devout Prayer on Mithrasia, because I'm not gonna have the shield since I'm gonna have this that shares stuff to people. So that means that... So actually, let me see how does this read. So, adjacent allies gain 20% of the hero's resistance at the start of the battle. What takes first? What takes precedent first? Is it the gear or is it the talent? Because here's the thing. There's a piece of gear that increases our resist as we go into the fight. I think it's Precision Study. Not Precision Study, the other one then. Midsummer Glove. At the start of the battle, increases the wearer's resist by 20%. I wonder, does this take effect first? Or does the talent take effect first? You sacrifice too many. I mean, I'm testing, Kang. I'm testing. It does sound like a really good idea. So I definitely want to test that, that's for sure. Okay, I don't have a good enough one anyway. So let me see. Whichever glove gives me the highest resist. So resist with enlightenment, ideally, HP percent main. Okay, that one sucked. Obviously, Mythic Plus is ideally what I would look for. Okay, double resist. That might be one. This one's 37. This one's 33. Okay. I could do this instead, actually. I could do this. And then see if I have a resistance with enlightenment. That's Mythic Plus, like that. Oh yeah. Keep 555 resist on the Fraser. 555. Plus, obviously, the other 50, 80 that we get. That's 600 something. So she shares 120 to everyone. Okay, so this one I'm still gonna keep, I guess, 18, 18, 10, 12.1. 12.1. Miss Treasure, what do I do with her? Do I let her full YOLO? Actually, no, let me go at... I guess I could let her full YOLO. I could let her full YOLO. Right? Oh yeah, no, actually, she should not do her ultimate, though. Because if she puts the debuff immunity on herself, we block that. So maybe what I do is just go at 30. 29.9. Go at 30 and then every 30 seconds. So when she does a debuff immunity, we don't have any debuffs that can attempt to be landed. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Guinevere got a debuff immunity, the defense penalty. $25.30, okay. Seems like Guinevere needs a bit more resist though. And even Tharival, same. Okay, let me just see. Crit rate and resist. Have nothing with crit rate and resist over here. Attack percent, crit rate and resist. I'm losing too much crit rate. But you know what? I don't really need damage on it. Let's go resist and crit rate. Come on, give me a quad. Triple, I'll take it. Fuck it. Tharival's gonna have high resist. He's not gonna be landing stuff. He's not gonna be debuffed. Okay, for her, crit damage, crit rate and resist, ideally. Okay. I lose some attack speed, but I guess it is what it is. Okay. 25. I think this is the best one. Oh yeah, he doesn't need that much resist anymore. So I guess over here I can go with HP percent with crit rate. This end boss don't hit hard, it's just annoying with all debuffs. If you go to supports with high resist, and sure you can easily survive, but can every team go like Rook team? Yeah, exactly. But still, let me see. So she's running at 146 resist. I would still need a bit more. Okay, crit damage, crit rate, resist. What can I get in there like that? Okay, I guess I lose a bit of the ignore defense. But I could get this. So ideally, I would want to have a Curse of the Mad Blood. I'm still losing crit rate. That doesn't make her be at 100%. But I would get the resistance. I lose a ton of attack, but you know what? I would get 20% attack back. So 85% crit rate might still be okay, I guess, right? I could get 1% more over here. Come on. There we go. Okay. 96.2 I think is okay, right? Don't think I'm losing too much. Because over here I prefer to get the attack speed up instead of this one. Is this unlimited? Increases the crit rate by 1% for every 8 hits. Dealt. I've never actually looked at this. Unlimited. Okay. But then that would mean that I would prefer to get this instead. The damage of enhanced basic attacks 3 hit is increased by 20%. It's not limited. Okay, then I think it just makes sense to do this then. Like, okay, I lose a bit of attack speed, but that gets unlimited. That's awesome. Because the attack speed buff that you get from the talent is the small version. Okay, let's see. Do we have enough resist now? Not quite still on Guinevere. But we might be onto something. Maybe. This is the problem, though. This is the problem. Yeah, I mean, ideally I want attack speed, but obviously I cannot afford that. Okay, so Guinevere doesn't have enough resist. I need to squeeze more resist on her. Okay, so already had resist over here. 170 is not enough. Come on. Okay, let me try this. Crit rate resist. I'm losing some crit damage and oh my god, I'm losing so much attack though. For 11 resist, is it really worth it? Okay, let's try. No, not 7. Give me 12. 8. Fuck off. Gideon with this threat might do better. Really? Why? Because Betrayal also can bring me lots of healing from the battle skill. And that's an extra buff. So that when the boss tries to remove it... right? Because what Gillian does is just single target heal and she puts increased defense, only dispels one debuff. She dispel one debuff. Oh, so she would be the 25. She would dispel, if there's buff prohibition, she dispels it. That's true. You smart. Okay, okay, let's try that then. You know what? I would love if it works better with Gillian, because here's the thing. Gillian, everybody has her. Whereas Mithrasia, not everybody has her, and people, I can already see people bitching in the comments. There. And this. Okay, and then same principle, I guess. 25-30 for Gillian. 25-30. 90% publishers can mimic you with Mithrasia. Exactly. Yeah, see, we still have the debuffs landing on us. That's the problem. Mithrasia at least brings debuff immunity. Oh, wait, did I get the talent that shares resist on Mithrasia or Gillian? I did. So 555 resist is not enough. I do have the resist over here, right? 50, 193. Let's go crit damage. Yeah, we still get debuffs landing with Gillian. I don't like it. You know what? Maybe I just let Gillian go full YOLO instead. Gillian, you go full YOLO, you do your thing and see. Why is Gillian being debuffed? She has 555 resist. Like, come on. Come on. Really, game? Yeah, I'm just trying this now, but still, I still get debuffed, and that's annoying, so... I already have over 150 resist on all of them, and they still get debuffed, so... I don't like it. The damn 3% feels like 99%. Okay, this strategy doesn't work for me. And here's the thing. I hate so much RNG type strategies. Like, I hate it. I hate it when it relies completely on having the no 3% or whatever. Plus, this way, I just broke her build so much. Like, her attack is so much lower. I don't like it. So, I guess I tried, right? We tried. It's fine. Let's go back to this. So this one had, let me see the timings again. 1930. Actually, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try this 25-30. Then this one be at 21. So to cleanse the stuff. Also, no Witch's Remains. Actually, I can keep Witch's Remains on. No, I'm gonna swap. Witch's Remains on Sutha. Back again with that. She can take this one. And then for Tharival, I can go either chest or the attack speed. Let's go chest. Without cloak. Right, so without worrying about high resist and whatever. Okay, let's try that. And yep, still attack. Let's see. Wait, no point. The point was to have a. The point was to have a, what's her name? Rose. Actually, yeah, I need to swap this back to the shielding one. Back to this. So the whole point is to have Rose go every 30 as well. Uh, 30 for Rose, okay. 10, 18, 12. Actually, let's get 9.5. Let's get 9.5 so that Sutha can get some damage going in there as well. Okay. My goal is to try and get 350. If I can get around 350 million, I'm good. Okay, so we do block it. We do the cleansing with Rose just before the stuff happens. I don't think there's anybody that dispels 2 debuffs. Oh no, my Sutha is not gonna get it. Okay, is anybody else dispel 2 debuffs? That's my next question from this 2 pairing, because that's what I want to try. I want to cleanse before I land the debuff immunity with Mithrasia. So, let's see this one and dispel debuff. Gillian only dispels 1. And that can be between defense penalty and buff prohibition, so that's not good enough. Nathaniel does it on the battle skill, so it's not reliable enough. Faisa could bring another debuff. I could go double debuff immunity. I could just go double debuff immunity. Maybe I do that instead. Well, Rose's role in the team was short-lived. Okay, Faisa. You're back, girl. Let's swap again. Let's get this in there. I don't really need her accuracy though, but I guess I can use accuracy because I can land this. So Faisa can go again every 13 seconds, but then go at 12. So that we block. Wait a second. So she only brings debuff immunity for 1 turn, and then the boss can go and remove it with this. If the boss removes it, it still lands buff prohibition. Let me see. I might not be onto something. Or maybe. Yeah, so Faisa does get stuff on herself. Yeah, it doesn't work with Faisa like I thought, okay. So I need a double cleanse. I need a double cleanse. Dispel debuff. She only dispels 1 debuff, so that's the problem. Because she only dispels 1 debuff, the boss lands defense penalty first. And then if you cleanse that and you only put 1 buff, which that's what Gillian does, only defense up. When the boss comes to buff prohibition side of things, oh, wait a second. I can just, yeah, I can go back with Gillian and I can just swap them around. Or actually, no, I can swap these around. So, 12 and 25. And at least when the boss tries to dispel, we have 2 buffs from Mithrasia. Right? Right? Or maybe not. Let me see. Yep, there we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. Here's the thing, though. I could use instead of Faesa, though. Instead of Faesa, I could use Gillian. But no, because actually I wouldn't have that. I would not have debuff immunity here. Okay, I'm onto something. Obviously, it's not going to be as relatable, but here's the thing. Some people might have Naschenka instead. I have Mithrasia. But the cool thing is, Mithrasia is not necessarily needed. It can be replaced by Cilia. Again, people have a Cilia. These for DPS, set Tarval to go first, and then Guinevere 1.5 after, then Susa, which remains 2 seconds after. Oh. Tarval takes 2 seconds preparation before firing. Okay. Thank you for the tip. So. Okay, so let's see. Tarval was the earliest I can go. Let's go 12. Then you said, okay, set Tarval go first, and then Guinevere 1.5 seconds after. Okay, 13.5. Then Susa, which remains 2 seconds after. So 2 seconds after Tarval or after Guinevere? I think you mean after Tarval, so 14. Which means this one can be at 11. And then every 18. Let's see what else I can do to boost damage. So I have this. Don't care about the resist, really. For Faesa. I guess I can get 2 seconds after Tarval. Okay, got it. So for Faesa, what else I can do to boost the damage? Because I don't necessarily need the Gem's Inspiration. So I could do this. And I could also go with another one of the Devout Prayer. Right? Which could be, I guess, an attack percent one randomly there. So she can help us with this. Right, whenever she lands 2 debuffs, she does that. That's 2 debuffs, debuff immunity. Whenever she does the healing, she can do the double shields. From this, and then from, I guess I don't have the other one, but this one's at least good. Then, obviously, we have Golden Antlers. The Chest of Radiance, because Golden Antlers helps because it gives us her accuracy at least. Susta still, which is remains, still got this. She's doing damage with that. Honestly, here's the thing. Based on my damage, I think I was always doing more damage with the lamp. But I guess let me just swap into Spear on her. I don't have that on anyone. That's true. I should go with that on Faesa. Let's go with Dawn of Snowpeak. Any random stuff in there. Because the thing is that Warwing Doom I only get for like 10 seconds the buff. But actually no, I could do that. I could do that on Mithrasia. I could do that on Mithrasia. So let's go back over here, attack percent. Go with this. So Mithrasia could go with Dawn of Snowpeak. Good good shout out, good reminder, thank you. Right. Enlightenment with HP percent. Enlightenment at the top. And Enlightenment at the top. Make it a quad. Triple. I'll take it. That's good enough. We got the shield stuff, got the shield stuff, got the Devout Prayer, got the Devout Prayer. Yes, I did, because I swapped the teams around, Skang. I went back because I had two teams. I had this one that actually worked with damage and stuff, and then this one that was test with high resist. So we're back in the game. I think I can delete this one, or maybe I might play with it around later. Okay, let's see what we're cooking. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing the crazy damage that people do with their Dante's teams, because first of all, I don't have Guinevere's artifact. Secondly, she's only base. Thirdly, I don't have Naschenka, so, you know, there's several things that limit me to boost the damage to the max, but honestly, if I get 300 million with this team, I'm going to be happy. But yeah, this looks like light work. No issues at all surviving. Shields are on most of the time, so the damage is nice in there. Guinevere artifact is good, but not crazy. Naschenka, however, makes a huge difference. If you have the chance next season pull for her, you don't even need her artifact. Okay, because I think it's Naschenka's because of those feathers that she keeps throwing. She enables Guinevere even more, right? Because she has that ultimate, she throws those feathers. Those feathers count as basic attacks, I think. It's like they kind of enable each other well. Yeah, she keeps throwing feathers and triggers Guinevere's battle skill. Yep, that's what I thought. I guess I'll grab myself a Naschenka at some point. You know what? Maybe I get lucky and I'm gonna pull her from the Season 1 fragment stuff. Because I've seen people pull the premiums, right? I might get lucky to do that. Who knows? Come on, 300 million. That's all I want to see. If I get 300 million with this, I'm happy. Again, considering I have really low inspirations on people and don't have the perfect ones and whatnot. Save dice for tomorrow for Guinevere. It was tough. I renounced Grishnar. I know I renounced Grishnar. I saved everything for next season. Because I'm hoping there's going to be that 800 type banner. But it might not be what I wanted, or I might not pull on it. So it is what it is. I only have, I think, enough to get one anyway. I think I only have just about over 300 by a bit. Not by a lot, so... Okay, why am I taking so much damage? Where's the healing? Okay, we're back. We're back. I thought this boss's damage never goes up, so... What's happening? Okay, I hit my goal. Over 300 million. That's what I wanted. 307, it is what it is. Now, the next thing is this one, though. Can we drop Mithrasia for somebody else? 307, I'll take it. Can we drop Mithrasia for somebody else to do it? So, let me call this was the end game done 307 million. So I have the Ice Blast, the Dauntless, and then the Corrosion one. Then this one's the V-Cook one for a video. How can I swap this? What can I swap to try and do 300 million, but without having Mithrasia? Because again, lots of people complain about Mithrasia. So here's the thing, with Gillian. Nice damage, thank you. Again, considering I don't have an artifact, I don't have an inspirations, I don't have Naschenka, I'm pretty happy with the 300 million. But here's the thing, again, what can we swap? What could I swap in order to do this? So from the supports, okay, here's the thing. So Gillian could do it, but Gillian only dispels one debuff, and that's what I don't like about her. She only dispels one debuff. Oh, you know what I could do? I hope I didn't delete it. Here's what I could do. I could do the Dauntless test. I could get this team, but in order to make it easier, try using Lance Spear artifact on Guinevere. I think it might work better. That's what I did. That's what I had, right? Oh wait, I forgot to put the Lance instead of this one. Usually the lamp does better. Okay, let's go back to this and let's do a quick battle. Aldrich and Gillian, exactly, Cars. That's what I was gonna try with a resist team strategy. Try Aldrich and Gillian, and that way I don't need to get so much more resist on everybody else. Okay, 311. So see, that's the thing. Between the Lance and the Lamp, it's not that big of a difference. That's what I had with my testing always. But I guess it's 4 billion more, so I'm just gonna keep it as is with the Lance. So let's go with this. I'll just rise his defense plus resist with some time. Yep. So let's go with the resistance team. And then just swap. And bring Audreth in there. And Audreth can go with, I guess, the Garrett build. Pretty much. With the high resist stuff. She can swap the resistance. She can bring extra healing or shields. Yes, let's go with the shielding stuff. And then shielding stuff. And then give her a devout prayer. Just in case. See defense percent. Oh, Ardra has that as well. Oh shit, my bad. Forgot about that. Okay. Well, that changes everything. Resists defense percent. And skill haste. I forgot, my bad. Thank you. Thank you for heads up. Honestly, this way I should not need. If I give her a ton of resist as well, I should not need any resist on everybody else. So let's go the devout prayer. This one. Resist and defense percent. Let's go whatever gives me the highest resist. I'm not even gonna care about defense. Whatever gives her the highest resist, that's what we go for. Come on, give me a triple. Nothing. Okay, got it. It's fine. $542. Hopefully that's good enough. And this is gonna help because this one, every time an attempt, a debuff attempts to land on our dress, she increases damage that we do. So we still have the benefit of that. You managed to do any of the teams? Hello, Kata89 there. Yes, I did. I already did so I did a corrosion team yesterday. Then I did the Ice Blast team. Then I did a Dauntless. Just earlier I did 370 and 10 million with the Dauntless team, but I was using Mithrasia and Faesa. And because not too many people have them, I'm trying to test around with this. See how it goes. So let's do that. Let's keep the attack. But now, let me get the big damage again. Attack percent, attack speed, crit rate. There we go. Crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. There we go. Crit damage, attack percent. I had that. And then over here again. Crit damage, crit rate, attack speed. 89.6. Here we're at the big damage again. Crit damage and attack. This one again, I don't care about resist. I care about attack speed and crit rate. There we go. Attack speed and crit rate. There we go. Try getting some more attack speed on Guinevere as well. She will raise her crit damage quicker through the talent. I did get 28. It's like there's not much more. So I have attack speed over here with crit rate. And then I have attack speed over here with crit rate, right? Attack speed, crit rate, and main stat was attack. Or maybe I ignore the crit rate and just go attack with attack speed. Come on, give me a quad here or a triple attack speed. Meh, not good enough. Can't wait until you're done. I'm one of those people that don't have those champions. Their teams looks a lot better for me. I'm always trying to get a better variation. Same way like for tomorrow, or maybe not for tomorrow, maybe for the next day, I'm gonna have the corrosion team with V-Cook. Right? I'm gonna make a video on that one. Try a minus 50 attack speed, for instance. What do you think instead of these two sets, instead of Blood Moon's Gaze and Bloodshed Mark? I really like these, because these don't give us a lot of attack. 80% should be okay. Okay. Crit damage, attack speed. There we go, that's a triple, okay. 87, and then she has really low attack interval. Hopefully that helps, right? The triple attack speed on that one should help. And then over here again, attack and attack speed. Let's see what's the highest. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let me fix everybody else. Okay, so Susta, again, attack speed with ideally accuracy. Crit rate, there we go. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, for him I don't care about the resist again. I care about whatever gives me the most crit rate. And Trailblazer, right? There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, and actually attack percent. So he has that, and then again we said try Lance instead on Guinevere. Think I might need around 60 resist on the DPS. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty much letting the go full YOLO though to see how it happens. Obviously the first rotation up until Odred fully stacks up that passive, we might get some debuffs. Oh yeah, the only thing that I might need to do actually is make Gillian go before like at around 25. So that we have a buff. So we don't lose our ultimate energy. Oh yeah, wait a second. I was gonna do everything around. Timings for DPS, yep. Thank you, thank you. Okay, skill timings. 12, 14, 13.5, 18, and then initially should be 11. Okay. I wonder, can Gillian go every 15 seconds? Maybe. I could make Gillian go every 15 seconds, maybe. Right? So if I do a 25 and 15, no more than 15 for... actually, no. Audress can go whenever. And just instead of having this, I just need to give her Puppeteer and pretty much resist and enlightenment with HP percent. Gotta keep that resist up. Okay, that's not good enough. Not good enough. Come on, resist and enlightenment. Triple resist. Okay, I'll take it. We're still good with resistance, right? Still got high enlightenment. Now we got Puppeteer here, Puppeteer there, Dawn of Snowpeak, Trailblazer, and her full YOLO. Okay. Mind that we'll still get some debuffs until Audrey reaches 10 stacks on passive. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be, I think, just the full rotation we still get debuffs. And then after that, we should be good. Yep, so force rotation. Yep, we still get debuffs. But then after that, we should be fine, right? Okay, definitely, it does look like Gillian is on the 15-second rotation. Or maybe not. Almost. She's close to the 15-second rotation. I just need to squeeze Gillian a bit more skill haste. So let me see, is that defense penalty the big one that he reflects? So I have to look actually after the boss does this one. Oh yeah, actually it is. It's defense penalty rule. I forgot. Sometimes they write it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes we reflect it, sometimes we don't. We didn't reflect it now. Did we ever reflect? I swear, I've been looking for that. That's why I've been quiet. I've been looking at it. Did we ever reflect the defense penalty for 30 seconds even once? Because I have not seen it. We never reflected. We never reflected. So it just seems like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. It just seems like that prismatic cloak is useless in the team. Because, like, you cannot have it twice anyway. Okay, we reflected it for the first time. Now that I said it's useless, it's like, okay, here it is, boss. But here's the thing, we can all land it twice, so it doesn't make any sense. We're just missing out on like a few seconds of it not being on. And it's only a 50-50. Of course, now we landed it again, right? When I'm complaining, it's like, oh yeah, here it is. The reason why I'm thinking is I'm just wondering, is it better to just have, instead of the prismatic cloak on Gillian, still try and push high resist on her? But what if it's actually better to have Gillian with the staff? So that way we are pretty much guaranteed that we have shields, and then we can take that 12% damage boost from the Devout Prayer. I mean, this one looks okay. I'll be honest, I'm not sure it's worth reflecting. Yeah, 95% team goes in the 10-second time for Tareval. Overlap Susa, which is range. 30-second defense down, it's not that good. Yeah, staff was Devout. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. And that way, it should guarantee me that Gillian is going to be on a 15-second rotation, I think. Right? So there we go. Staff. Resist still high, but maybe because of this, I try and push the resistance even higher. Let me see. Resist, and this, and then Enlightenment. Okay, we are at the best. Then over here, still keep this one. Actually, no, this one I said Devout Prayer now. Okay, Devout Prayer. Resist. Ideally. Or do I have a... I don't have a resist. Okay, so Devout Prayer. Resistance. Okay. We lose a bit of the resist, but I think should be fine. Okay, let's see. Whatever gives me the highest resist. I still want to share that resistance over there. So this one gives me only one roll. What if I just ignore the Enlightenment? I get a double. Well, let's go with this. Ice resist, there we go, but no enlightenment. I'm losing too much enlightenment, I don't think it's worth it. And then this one, we should do some tempering. Come on, give me 16. 14, okay, I'll take that. 10, I'll take that. Good thing is I have the chests where I can use more if I have to. Okay, 14, so I have decent enlightenment, still have the high resist. I can still share it, Let's go with this as well. The cool thing is, not sure if you guys noticed, I was getting to 300 million with this team, so it would be extremely funny if this team actually does the same, if not more damage than my Mithrasia Faesa, right? Okay, so again, first rotation, yep, we still get debuffed, that's fine. Up until we get the other 100 from Ardreth. Okay, now Ardreth is fully scaled, let's see. Okay, we're still fine. Just one random debuff, which we expect. Seeing the last talent bottom from healer is also providing 5-second regeneration. That also counts as a buff. Might be worth changing it to Gillian. Okay. That could work. Oh yeah, because that only happens when you full heal. And that happens most of the time. Okay, so yeah, like we expected, the initial one we get the we get the stuff landing on us. And now, from now, we should not be getting it. Let's see. Okay, we still have it land a bit, but it's mostly the shield prohibition, which hopefully we cleanse with our Dreath. Yeah, I guess it's just a 3% that lands, so it looks like we're good. Looks like we're good because it's mostly the 3% that we land. Or that lands on us. Survivability is there, it's like we're perfectly fine. It's not a single issue. Now let's see, can we push the damage, right? Okay, so team's working fine, it's just the damage might be hard to push high, right? So here's the quirky thing, I have Dawn of Snow Peak on Ardreth, but we only have one buff, so I'm not sure if it benefits us that much. I mean, still something, right? Still helps. Better than nothing, but... Okay, so I saw the healing from Gillian. It is actually there. It just obviously only procs every 10 seconds. Two buffs with hit recovery from talent, yep. Just I don't see that often. Specifically, I'm looking at Gillian. And see, it's not there. It lands very rarely. Yeah, see again, no buff. The damage is still going, just obviously we're not putting the numbers because of the lack of high inspiration on Guinevere, lack of artifact on Guinevere, lack of having Naschenka. But again, if I hit 300 mil with this, I'm happy. In a way, it feels worse. I don't know why, but it feels like it's worse than before. Or maybe because we still got 2 minutes and it keeps ramping up. It gets better and better. Still looking good. Doesn't look like we're gonna hit 300 mil though. And I'm not sure what else we can do to boost more damage. There's nothing that says that the boss takes more damage if there's more debuffs, right? Either. I mean, it's close. 286, 287. 287, that's pretty close. I wonder if there's anything else we could do. What else could I do to boost the damage? Because here's the thing. For the Dauntless people, I 100% need to have a Puppeteer, right? I definitely need to have Puppeteer on Susa. Having the Strike and Prepared is definitely helpful as well, because makes Susa do more damage. Oh yeah, did I have another one? No, okay, I need one more copy and then Susa is gonna be OP. But which remains Dauntless, Puppeteer, Strike and Prepared. Then crit damage, crit rate. Oh yeah, maybe I can get more skill haste, more attack speed over here a bit. Like that. I lose a bit of crit rate, but that's fine. Maybe I swap and do the same thing. Or no, I think for them, I just keep the attack speed so they attack more for her and Tarival, right? Because they care more about them. Oh yeah, I should do this. Overflow crit rate into crit damage for Tarival. Might as well make him do a bit of damage. On the debuff placer, put mythic boosts damage on the defense penalty. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might work. But how much damage do I lose on her, right? It might work to just get the Whirlwind Doom. Attack and crit rate. Like, that's gonna be the question. How much damage do I lose? Is the 5% boost gonna be better or not? So just simple test. Let me do a quick run just with this change, right? That's the only thing I changed. Yep. Let's just do a test with that. So I have Whirlwind Doom. Let's see. Does it jump by 10, 50 million or not? What was it? 287? If it's 10 million more, I'm happy. If I hit 300, I'm happy. See, it's worse. 282. 282. Susa does 8.7 now. Okay, 8.7%. And then, I guess let's look by percentage. And then if we go back to the damage itself, Susa did 8.7%. Let's see now. Does she do still D? Because I guess the percentage should tell us how much more damage she does or how much more we lose. And obviously the damage overall. Like this, let's see. 281. Okay, so similar damage. Just obviously depends the RNG on how stuff lands. But Susa lost like 2-3% damage. So I think it's just better off to keep that on Susa. The damage. Okay, but next one. So Susa's doing fine. Tarival, 100% Golden Antlers, 100% Trailblazer, and obviously Curse of Marbla, just again, give him crit rate and more attack speed. There's nothing else that Tarival could get to increase that, but what I can test is giving Tarival an actual damage one. Okay, so let's see. If I give this to Tarival, and try to give him more attack as well. So lose some attack speed, but give him to do some damage. And then I guess because of that, swap into this one. Let's see how this one looks. Pretty much the last attempt. Tarival needs to do some damage. 288. Okay, it happened once. I'm gonna rerun it just to be sure. Rerun it just to be sure that it's similar, but yeah, definitely pushing a bit of damage on Tarival as well is better than full-on crit rate on him. Because it only increases his chance of the passive by a tiny bit. 30% of 100 or 120 is not a huge. Yeah, Tarival, damage build, 288. That's what we stick with. Okay. Road to 300 mil. So let's store that. And let's see. Oh yeah, for her, do I now have a bigger one, like a Mythic Plus, that I can use? I could try and do this. Just reset the bonus from Radiance and give it to her. Again, just a bit of crit damage, though, not by a ton. Do I even have the reset? I have 3. Would she ignore a lot more defense? How much does the boss have? I don't know. This one gives us quite a bit of attack. I lose a bit of crit rate, but I prefer it's a lot more attack. So we're still at 82. We're still going to be generating that. It's not a huge difference, but I want to try this. I want to try and giving her her exclusive talent to see how much damage she does with that. And then we're pretty much going to call it. Generally, the Mad Blow provides a bit more damage than ignore defense upon my testing. Yeah, that's what I've seen most of all myself, especially because we have defense penalty for which remains, and most of the time they have low defense. Okay, that's crazy. Did not expect that. A lot less damage by having her exclusive talent. Damn. And I always had her exclusive talent when testing. Go back into this. Let's try this again. There we go. 292. Okay. Road to 300 million. Road to 300 million. Still have high attack? Still. Okay, high attack. Still got that. Still got that. Still got that. The damage. Accuracy. Okay. There's nothing more I can... Honestly, you know what I can do? Because, let me see. So, 5.2, 4.9, 4.4. So, she would gain around another 1,000 attack. Okay, that might be a lot. I was thinking, like, what if I dropped this one? But no, that's... I'm gonna keep it. It's pretty good. But anything else I can change? I don't think so, right? I still have the Familiar go at the right time, right? 11, 18. That's at 13. It should be there. 18, 18, 18. Gillian does that. Ardreth goes YOLO whenever. He does this and brings some damage as well. The only one I can look at is Ardreth, is Devout Prayer. Sorry, Dawn of Snowpeak, but there's nothing else I can do to get us more damage. We have the shared one, we have the shared one. Okay, yeah, let's try that, I guess. 17.2, 17.2, 17.2. And Familiar, I guess I'll let him full YOLO then. Okay, let's see, let's try. It's like, I'm not sure how many more turns it gets in there, but it might be. It might be that I see 295, 300, and I'm giving like, hell yeah. Yeah, see, it's not big of a difference. I think we're losing too much for not having the stuff from the Familiar. I mean, one thing that I've not done on the Familiar yet is I don't think I gave it that extra buff. Yep, so instead of the crit rate, let me see, do I have that? To put the golden talent, right, that increases single target damage. Let me see, do I even have that chest? Or did I already use it? So, no, I don't think I had that. I think I already used it for the AoE stuff. That would be the next thing that I could try and do. But I don't think it's a one-time per season. Yep, it's a one-time per season, the domestication one. And I already used it. Like, this is the standard option chest. This is the standard option. Wait a second. Legendary Familiar Talent, Legendary Familiar Talent. Yeah, it doesn't have the premium fancy ones. That's what I was looking at. Right? Pretty much the same thing as this. Because I already used the fancy one on this. Maybe I should have just used it on this because everything else was perfect. This is something that I should try and change at some point, but... Anyway, I think that's pretty good damage. And I think I'm going to call it because I still want to record 4 videos. Oh boy, it's going to be a busy day, but... Yeah, we're going to leave it at this for the stream, guys. Thank you for hanging around. That's fun. We got ourselves the Ice Blast team. We got ourselves the Dauntless team. We got actually 2 Dauntless teams. One that's the more free-to-play friendly, and one that's like the Mithrasia ones. Try on Guinevere 331. What do you mean? More damage when hero has any buff. Basic attack damage. I mean, this one should be better. 25% increase crits. She always crits. So it doesn't make sense to swap this and that. I don't think it's going to make a difference. So I'm not even going to try that. Like, okay, maybe this one would help. Because it might be guaranteed to do the more damage always. But this one wouldn't change much. But anyway, we're going to leave it at this, guys. Let me just swap this at the bottom and do a quick run. But thank you for hanging around. Again, if you've been here, you already saw the teams. But I'm going to be making 2 videos on the Ice Blast team and on the, what's it called? On the Dauntless team with Mithrasia. I'm going to definitely make videos on those. I'm going to post them later. That was massive change. Thank you, Michelle. There we go. Actually, wait, no, it's the same damage. Pretty much same damage with this team. 307. That's pretty good. But anyway, thanks for watching. And I guess I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I should be back. I might be doing more testing tomorrow with other teams. Back in Dragonheir. But for now, peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.